you don't even know what to say right now.
What just happened, and who's watching him? I mean, when a shooter puts up a shot, how many bodies are boxing out? You had no bodies from Thornlea there looking to seal.
Telfort, the Quebec product, step back. Oh, my goodness. And if we remember a few weeks ago, he hit the shot that went viral all over the Prep High School Jamboree at Crestwood, the shot that went viral across North America, maybe across the world.
That was a wacky one. Multiple deflections. He regains it, puts it up, and it goes in.
Oh, there it is, a foul. Joe Jones to the line. The foul is going to be called on number 24. That is Surendran, his first on a push. Jones at the line. Thornlea with a 7-2 lead early on. They have it going right now. Jones misses the first. Second one is off. Jones is a 6'10 center out of Buffalo. Here comes Thornlea, Zachary John, a point guard in. Oh, here he is. Oh, that looked like a takeoff. Nice dish off there by Beal. Koulibaly. Oh, what a block! Surendran! Nice pass. Oh, he's got to handle that. Cassius McNeely, great pass for. Beal can't handle it.
And he's got to be more aware to assume that that pass is coming. He would have threw it down nasty. This guy really gets up. Ratan Mays at the point, such a strong decision maker. Giovanni Scott with a pretty finish.
Are you kidding me? Here they move it around, the Thunder. Telfort, nice matchup. Telfort and Alexander Moncrief. Step back, pull up. Oh my goodness. Are you serious? Jamil Telfort just did that to Alexander Moncrief? A step back off a pull-up? My Lord. We are here to play games. A serious game out here. We're not playing games.
And you're looking at the Orangeville Prep roster. You got several national team level guys on this roster. This is arguably the most talented roster. I don't know if we're ready to call them the best team yet, but no doubt one of the most talented rosters in the country right now. Look out for North Pole Hoops' national high school rankings, which includes high school and prep, both National Preparatory Association teams, OSBA teams, and regular high school. You can't say it's biased. You can't say it's politics. We are looking at the entire country, been traveling coast to coast for about 15 years now, and I've seen it all. This is where game speaks.
Zachary John with the foul. Ratan Mays is a tough cover. Jones on the kick out. Moncrief, Koulibaly. Here's Ratan Mays. Steph Curry range, the confidence. We talked about it Friday night. The confidence in the younger brother of Xavier Ratan Mays stepping it up.
And he's a lot more mature, I think, than X was at this same age. The way he carries himself as a person, he's an honor roll student. He's being looked at by the Ivy League right now, schools like Columbia and others in the conference. I mean, Shim to me is just a different breed in this day and age. A lot of guys lack confidence just because of the social media world and all that subconscious. So for him, he carries himself with grace, and that's one thing I really appreciate about a kid like him.
He had a great second, actually both games. He did really well for Orangeville Prep. Shamar Ratan Mays. We got a little timeout on the floor right now, but it's a game again. 9-7. Henry Carr leads by 2 in the second semifinal. The winner will take on Father Henry Carr, the host team in the championship. Here we go. Back to the action. High-level basketball. Ratan Mays again throws it up. No good. And in the game for Orangeville Prep is number 4, Ben Hendricks. Rocking the Kyrie's out there. Rattan Mays fakes the three, right to the hole, kicks it. Prentice in the game as well, no good. Oh, Rattan Mays, a ball hawk. Scott, no good. Here's McNeely with the rebound. High-level player, McNeely, one of the tops in his class, throws it up. Oh, and Scott came over to try for the block, but could not get it. That foul is going to be on number 1, that is Justice Prentice for Orangeville Prep. Cassius McNeely at the line, shooting 2, 9-7. Thornlea with the lead. Make that 10 for Thornlea. Here is McNeely, got it. Back to the action, it's a 4-point game. Semifinal number 2, the FHC Early Bird Prep Classic. Drew Ebanks alongside Elias Biet. Giovanni Scott, no good. Big rebound by McNeely. McNeely. Spent some time down at Huntington Prep, came back to Canada, is Cassius McNeely. Point guard right there as John almost loses it. Good composure on the kick out. Baseline drive and foul. Looks like, oh no, out of bounds. They say out of bounds. Looked like it could have been a foul on Scott, but it's out of bounds. .205 left, first quarter. This is the second semifinal. We will also be live streaming the bronze medal game at 5 p.m. Eastern, as well as the gold medal game at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Shots up, in and out, no good for Prentice. McNeely with the rebound. Looked like a foul there, no call. Crossover, loses it. Here's Rattan Mays. Right to the hole. Oh my, goes up, no good. Here's Prentice, what a follow. And a foul, and 1! Prentice. The basket, and 1. And this is a track meet, Elias. This is a serious track meet. Thornlea leads 11-9 early on. You got to like what you see from Prentice. He's not afraid to put it up. For Orangeville Prep, though, the leader on the floor, Shamar Rattan Mays.
Just really has a good understanding for flow of the game and spacing. Knows when to slow it down, speed it up. On that last possession, had a good look at getting to the rim and decided to take it. Luckily for him, there was follow-through from his teammates on the trail.
All right, back to the action. It is a 1-point game. Surendran on the stop, pull up, no good. Hendricks in the game with some length. Prentice up top. Shim, Mays, good defense right there. A lot of hand checking though, and that's going to be called for the foul. John, too much hands on that one.
Did a little bit of selling it there too with the head nod, but definitely some contact as well.
Multiple subs coming back in the game. Telfort, Beal into the game for Thornlea. On the inbounds baseline, Rattan Mays, Koulibaly. Oh, what a jump stop. Can't get it to go. Surendran with the rebound. Oh, crossover from the big man. Throws it up, down low. Nice play, left hand, can't finish. You got to like that. Sammy Wong, he's going to go to the line. Aggressive play. What about that crossover by Surendran?
I didn't know he even had that in his arsenal.
Yeah, he's got it. He's showing it right there. He's got a lot of length, and you look at this Thornlea team, they've got length all over at the guard spots, at the forward spots. Obviously, we know the length that Orangeville has. You can see the size of the players out of Canada also, gradually increasing as the years have gone by.
And those numbers are really showing up at the NCAA level. Last week, I put out an article, 100 and a record number. New record for Canada. 133 Canadians are playing Division I basketball on the men's side right now. And a lot of guys that are on these two rosters right here are going to be joining them next season.
You better believe that. 133, as Elias pointed out. And that's not to mention guys playing JUCO, playing Division II. I mean, you think of how many of our young student athletes are in the States right now. God bless America for basketball, because it's really been an opportunity for them. And look how many are still here in Canada as well. So it's a great thing to see.
I'm gonna go ahead and say God bless Canada, because Naismith is a Canadian.
Yes, God bless Canada, the best country in the world. Yes, for sure.
But yes, the way they do sports in the States is, incomparable. However, hats off to the youth sports teams who have really picked it up. Number one, the coach is really changing the culture. I think the administration of particular programs are really starting to get it as well. But you see guys like James DeRuin, guys like Roy Rana, really taking things to another level.
Chris Chang, Patrick Tatum. I mean, you go down the line. Unbelievable first quarter. 14-10, Thornlea with the lead. Elias, what do you see so far?
I'm seeing a Thornlea team that has come poised and do not care about namesake. They're coming for heads. And something very important to note here is they're playing without arguably their best player, Keyshawn Bartholomew, who's got a little bit of a bum ankle. So he's going to be off for about one more week. But considering they're playing without him, they're doing a really good job with this squad.
They are. There you have the breakdown. Elias Biet, NorthPoleHoops.com, Drew Ebanks, OnPointBasketball.com. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. The 2018 Father Henry Carr Early Bird Prep Classic. Welcome back to the 2018 Father Henry Carr Early Bird Prep Classic. We have a barn burner so far. Thornlea Prep leads 14-10 over Orangeville Prep after 1 quarter of action. And there you had a turnover by Orangeville Prep. They come back down. Thornlea, oh, nice play. He's got to go to dunk that. He waited and paused on that one a little bit. Surendran saw the opening. Here's Rattan Mays trying to force it down. Kicks it, Koulibaly. Steps it back. Oh, is he going to get a roll? No, Surendran. I think Koulibaly has to get off a little bit for them at the guard spot, because they put a lot of pressure on Rattan Mays the other game. I want to see him step up and do some things out there.
Yeah, and a big part of it is being already in position, being ready to catch and shoot. Also, the pass coming on time. You're seeing a lot of guards at the high school level make the pass, and the receiver having to readjust his feet, catch it on the side, and you want to get it right in the pocket. Allow him to just catch and shoot.
Number 0 also in the game for Thornlea, Alonzo Tan. Alonzo Tan is in the game at point guard for the Thornlea Thunder. 14-10 is your score. You mentioned that Keyshawn Bartholomew is missing. Who is out for Orangeville Prep? Nice play, left hand.
So Orangeville's missing a major piece as well, a national team member at the U18 level, hailing from Montreal, Canada, Tyrese Samuel. Now, that being said, this is arguably the most loaded, actually is the most loaded roster in Canada right now. They got 5 national team members total.
Ever in history? What do you think?
I would put them up there. I mean, I can't go as far back as saying, when I was a kid, the teams that were in high school, when you were in high school, I can't go that far. But
But maybe in this prep
recent
era,
history,
right?
Yeah, in the last, I'd say 12 to 13 years, this is the most loaded.
So much talent right now in the country, and as you said, your guys are being noticed from all over the country, from Saskatchewan to Nova Scotia to New Brunswick, BC, all over, not just the GTA, not just Toronto. Alexander Moncrief, no good on that. He needs to get some shots going down as well. I'd love to see him develop that outside game.
You haven't seen him get a lot of touches yet in this one, and you want to get him on the swing. You want to get him in motion so that he can create when the gap opens up.
Shots up in the corner, no good. Ziphion Grant, he had a tremendous game, 33 points against West Toronto. Oh, Prentice throws it up, no good. Out of bounds to Orangeville Prep. They trail by 6, 16-10. The Thornlea Thunder taking it to them early. Look at this matchup. Rattan Mays throws it up, no good. A lot of length inside. That's causing a lot of trouble for the smaller Rattan Mays. Here's Tan. Look at this, right to the hoop. Oh, and he went casual on that. You got to go and explode once you beat your defender there. I think McNeely has to really be the man. Nice pass. Telford, what a fake. Can't get it to go. Looks like they're calling a foul. Coach is going to get a technical. And he's got to be careful. He might get thrown. I think that foul was on Scott. 16-10, your lead. Telford at the line. Head coach, technical foul. (17-10), the Thornlea Thunder with the lead. Jeremy Pope, Coach Pope with the technical for. He's coaching right now at Orangeville Prep. Tony McIntyre not in the building. He's listed as the coach. He is overseas tending to Tyler Ennis. We wish Tyler all the best. That's a tough situation to see what happened to the former FHC Prep player, Tyler Ennis, going down with injury, broken leg. Gruesome injury, but the thoughts and prayers are with Tyler Ennis over in Europe.
Absolutely, man. He's been a terrific kid his whole career. A class act in every way. And I'm sure that he's going to come back stronger. I've seen people come back from worse injuries. We've seen it in the NBA. Hopefully those doctors in Europe are even better than the ones we have here. I hope to see him back to full strength.
Back to the action. Look at this. Thornlea Thunder with the 9-point lead. They're getting it done on all counts. Nice play. Prentice, very aggressive. Got to get that to go, though, Justice. He's going. Look at that. Okay, they say it's off of Thornlea. It remains Orangeville Prep basketball. Timeout on the floor called by Orangeville Prep. Stay tuned. This is the Father Henry Carr Early Bird Prep Classic, semifinal number 2 between Orangeville Prep and Thornlea Prep. Welcome back to the action. Second semifinal. Thornlea Prep with a 19-10 lead over Orangeville Prep. Orangeville Prep has not scored in the second quarter. They're stuck on 10, and they need something. There's the guy they're looking for, Matthew Alexander Moncrief. What are you looking to see from him? Because it seems like he's a bit quiet, Elias.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's putting himself in situations away from the ball to make himself an option. Just want to see him be more of an aggressor, more of an option on the offense. He has developed an outside shooting game. So, I mean, good take by Giovanni Scott there. He could be an X factor in this one just because of his brute strength and ability to get to the rim.
Giovanni Scott with the running hook with the left hand. Beal, turnover. Matthew Alexander Moncrief. Koulibaly! The poster! And one! Playing a tournament so far. Koulibaly! And I tell you, Cassius McNeely, hey, you got to love it. You have to try to block that. He's been on the other end of a lot of those as well. Sometimes when you're a challenger and you're a baller, you take them as well.
Yep.
And as the young guys would say, that was a bang out.
Hey, man. Jefferson, national team level kid. We know what he's capable of doing. We know that this is the type of bounce that he has in his game.
Unbelievable. The crowd right now is stunned. Stunned at that dunk. I think Cassius is going to try to get somebody back soon enough, but it's not about that. It's about the full game. Hey, you take a play, you give a play. 19-14, tremendous play. Koulibaly at the line trying to make the three-point play, and he does. What an incredible young man he is. Number 10 for Orangeville Prep. He just threw down the dunk of the event so far. 4-point lead for Thornlea. We got a three-quarter court press. Looks like a zone press right now for Orangeville. They get it over the line. Telford up top. In the middle, Surendran takes a look. No good. Back up top, McNeely. That's a travel right there. Great defense. Koulibaly might be in his head at the moment. McNeely has to regroup and solidify his game. 4:19 left, second quarter. Drew Ebanks, OnPointBasketball.com alongside Elias Spiet, NorthPoleHoops.com. Alexander Moncrief, is he going to get it going? Nice take, kick out. Koulibaly. Oh, looked good. Rebound. McNeely. On the wing. John fakes the three. Oh! And a bad play right there. Turns it over. And it's going to go back to Orangeville Prep. Timeout on a score. Coach Pope, looks like that technical he took really got his team to wake up and realize they're in a battle right here. Here we go. Rattan Mays down low. Surendran, nice defense. Almost tipped in by Rattan Mays. He picks it up. Smallest guy on the floor. Puts it up, gets blocked. There is Moncrief, kicks it up. Koulibaly. They need to reset right now. Spin move. Kick out. Moncrief, no good. That's great ball movement, but Moncrief couldn't hit the streak.
And the intensity's picking up here in the gym.
Incredible atmosphere after that dunk. Surendran's got to be aggressive. Oh, you can't go that weak.
Way to stay vertical though on the defensive end. Not giving the chance for a ref to even blow the whistle.
Couple bad shots for Orangeville Prep right now, and allowing the Thornlea Thunder to still have a 4-point lead and still kind of in control. We'll see what happens right here. Telford, nice turn, soft touch, no good. Koulibaly with a great rebound. Here comes Mr. Aggressive. Shamar, Shim, Rattan Mays. I like that. Looks like he's going to pass it. Converts, turns left, and goes to the middle, takes it to the hole. With the confidence level he has right now is incredible.
He's just so smart because I think he's calculated when he starts to make the attack. He understood that he had his defender on his side and sandwiched him with another defender. So he's going to get some contact one way or another. Usually converts on both free throws as well. 19-15 here for Thornlea as we wind down with 2:47 to go in the second.
The intensity has picked up tremendously in the last couple of minutes. Both teams realize what's at stake here. The winner will face off against the home team, Father Henry Carr Prep. The loser will take on the Vaughan Voyageurs in the bronze medal game. Shim Mays with the first one. Coach Charles Hantumankos looks like he wants a timeout if this is made. No good. Another break for the Thornlea Thunder. Here they are with that three-quarter court zone press. It's a 1-2-2. They kick it. They get it over half easily. I think Surendran has to be aggressive there. Nice pass. Telford, good shot fake to the hole. Throws it up. Wow. He doesn't even care that there's a 6'10 defender in front of him. Unbelievable. What is the talent level and the future of Jamil Telford?
I think he's a bona fide high major talent. I love his versatility, being able to play on the perimeter and then bang in with some of the bigger guys as well. He's a good rebounder. He's shown that he can shoot the three to some degree. I know it needs some work still, but the future is bright for a kid like that. Another Quebec product that's going to reach the NCAA level at the highest of that level.
What I love about him is what you said. He's not afraid to bang, which is great. Nice play. Good shot fake to the hole. Could have been a foul. No good, but Surendran picks it up. 23-16, 7-point lead. Surendran, one of the X factors.
And Surendran on the cleanup, just right place, right time.
Here is Prentice up top. Listen to the crowd chanting defense. We got the Thornlea Thunder fans in the building. Prentice. Oh, nice fake. He had to gather. Oh, my goodness. That's a pro move right there. Justice Prentice, 23-18. Timeout on the floor. What do you think about that move there, Elias? In traffic.
As my brother Tarek would say, educated feet. That's what gets you that kind of clean look.
Yeah, his footwork, incredible. Prentice, formerly of Bill Crothers.
Yes,
and now moved on to Orangeville Prep. Give me a breakdown of his game and what he needs to do to improve.
I mean, the biggest thing for him, he does have a bit of a physical limitation in terms of strength. He has packed on a little bit of muscle in addressing that area. But he was always, to me, him and Shamar kind of share some of the same characteristics. It's tough to play them on the floor at the same time because they're going to feed off of each other. Both of them need the ball in their hands to be effective, to be highly effective. That would be my player comparison for him, actually. What I do want to see from him is an improvement in terms of vocal leadership. I think that all PGs have to be able to, to communicate with teammates, both, whether that's daps, whether that's high fives, chest bumps, whatever the case may be, or being vocal at the middle of a free throw, whatever the case may be. But there has to be higher end communication.
And the breakdown, Elias Biet got it going. 23-18 right now. Thornlea still in control. They lead it over Orangeville Prep. And this one is a dandy so far. On point and MPH in the building. Here's that press. Seems like they're handling it. They're being very patient. Well-coached teams. No trouble for Thornlea with that press. Oh, Telford loses it. Took his eye off the ball for a split second. A little bit of pressure. Oh, there's McNeely. McNeely, nice play and pass forward. Oh, love the reverse. John, what a play by Cassius McNeely.
And a good look ahead, yes, and a good job by the receiver to use the basket as a protector.
Zachary John, a junior, 5'10", 170, a lightning bolt. Here's Scott, fade away. Oh my goodness, a big man move. Giovanni Scott, timeout on the floor. That was a great move by Giovanni Scott. Well, you're listening to the 2018 Father Henry Carr Early Bird Prep Classic. We're going to take a quick break right here. We'll be right back. Please stay tuned. Welcome back to the action, the FHC Early Bird Prep Classic. Drew Ebanks alongside Elias Spiet. And here we have Thornlea Thunder. Beal tries to go up, and that's a foul on Jones. And just a correction, it was Trayvon Blake, number 7 for Thornlea Thunder, not Zachary Johns. Number 7, Trayvon Blake. And it's going to be a foul. Beal, Tall Beal, 6'8", second-year guard at the line. Short on that one. You mentioned Beal before. Look at the length on him at the guard spot.
Yeah, he's going to spend an entire year or entire summer this year really just developing his body. That's the biggest thing. All the skills and the athleticism are there. Again, Tara got to see him last year at a tournament in Alberta. I got to see him for the first time this past summer at the NPH Showcase. He dominated the showcase from start to finish and won MVP. What we're going to see throughout the course of the season is like a versatile 2-3 with length, athleticism, coachability, all the in-between.
And then McNeely with the drive, no foul called. Here is Rattan Mays, no good. And there you have it. The first half is done. 26-20 to Thunder with the lead over Orangeville Prep. What a contest it is. Stay tuned for the first half breakdown when we come back. Thanks for tuning in. This is the 2018 Father Henry Carr Early Bird Prep Classic. Welcome back to the action. It's second half of the second semifinal. The Thornlea Thunder lead 26-20 over Orangeville Prep. The winner will take on the Father Henry Carr Crusaders. Nice finish there. That is John gets it to go. Elias, your breakdown of the first half action as the Thornlea Thunder held a 6-point lead.
Thornlea came correct, and they're moving really well off the ball. You don't see any stagnancy in their offense. They're getting the looks that they want. I mean, it's just clean-looking basketball.
Oh, Jones with the finish. Back come Thornlea with a 6-point lead, 28-22. They're ahead. Nice pass to Beal. Oh, and then a big challenge by Alexander Moncrief. Oh, what a screen right there. Scott just laid out John. Kick out, nice play. Alexander Moncrief, no good.
Coming off of his hands a little weird there. Still, I can see he's still transforming his shot, coming out of his palm right now. But Matthew Alexander's come a really long way, man. We moved him up to number 2 in the country, only after Addison Patterson. He's just a special talent. I think once he's molded into that true 3-guard position, sky's the limit for him.
And there you saw Cassius McNeely going off down low, and John with a foul.
Way to beat him to the spot, way to anticipate that rejection. Good job. That's great defense, Zach.
Koulibaly with it. Orangeville Prep trails by 8. As we mentioned, no Tyrese Samuels for them. Here's Shamar Rattan-Mays. Stop, step back. Oh my, that's a big pro move right there. Shamar Rattan-Mays with the pull-up jump shot, mid-range. 6-point game. Here's John. Nice matchup here. Rattan-Mays. Oh, way up. Cassius McNeely with the elevation, but can't get it to go. Here's Rattan-Mays on the kick. Koulibaly. Kick back. Rattan-Mays fakes the 3. No foul called on John.
Really good officiating in this game to not call that foul. Most would have blew the whistle right away.
Here's Rattan-Mays to the hole, throws it up, and he's fouled. That's a tough foul right there by the little guy, but he's got courage like a lion. 30-24, 2 shots. Shamar Rattan-Mays to the line as Thornlea huddle up and talk strategy. Rattan-Mays at the line. First one's good. Second one is good. 30-26, it's a 4-point game. Orangeville Prep staying close. McNeely fakes the handoff to Beal. John on the wing. Oh, nice play. Handles galore. Oh, passing to the crowd right there, though. Got a little out of control.
Thought he had Cassius with him still on the wing.
Cassius was nowhere to be seen. 10 into the game for the Thunder. This is a nice matchup. I felt in the first half, Tan came on and put in some solid minutes at the point guard spot. Crafty, quick little point guard. Here's Koulibaly on the swing. Back up top, Alexander Moncrief. He's got to get one at some point. Oh, and there's the garbage man right on the spot. Koulibaly, who had the play of the tournament so far, that first half dunk over Cassius McNeely.
That was a poster dunk. It electrified the crowd and gave him a little bit of momentum. Just a 2-point game now.
2-point game, Orangeville Prep back in it. Oh, another turnover. Here's Koulibaly. Oh boy, left hand, and finish, and one. He's not settling. He's going hard to the hoop, and again, it's a foul on Cassius McNeely. Talk about his game, Coulibaly.
Coulibaly's explosive. You don't want to get him in the open court because most of the time his stride and his speed is just going to get ahead of everybody else on the floor. And we saw how explosive he can finish as well.
There you have it. He makes the play. Here's that press again. It's a 1-2-2, three-quarter court zone press. Wong over to Telfort. To 10. Up top. Now they switch into the man-to-man. Nice play. Beal, he's got to kick it. Good kick. Wong has to hit that. Oh, but he follows his shot. No way. You can't go in amongst those trees. You got to be smarter than that.
That play had no chance.
On the wing. Corner. No good. Shim can't get it to go. Big rebound. McNeely to Wong. Back to McNeely. Does he want the three? No. Kicks it up top. Telfort. Who's inside for Thornlea right now? Telfort to the hoop. Oh, what a play. Avoided the defense and went to the right hand at the end. Incredible.
And I think a part of Thornlea's plan is to keep all their guys on the outside so that the defense also drags out and opens up room for penetration.
Alexander Moncrief gives it to the fadeaway Scott. Not a good shot at all. Got to be fundamentally sound at this level. And that's out of bounds. Nice try there, Alexander Moncrief. Play is a bit frazzled right now. Still a 1-point lead for the Thornlea Thunder. Here we go, back to the action. 3:02 left, third quarter. The winner takes on Father Henry Carr in the championship. They're swinging it around, Thornlea. Grant over to Telfort, no good. And it's going to remain Thornlea ball. They're getting a little bit of the breaks right now. Still up one. Prentice in the game as well as Hendricks.
Hendricks last season had a broken arm, so we didn't get to see a lot of him. But he has a chance to be really effective in the game. Very athletic, rim protector, and just an excellent role player. He understands what he is and what position he is and what he can provide to a team. I think that's a big battle for a lot of these kids psychologically.
Shots up, no good. Ziphion and Grant had a great game the other night, but not tonight. Here is, travel, a little bit of a wet spot it seemed right there. Alexander Moncrief goes down. It's unfortunate. He had a nice head of steam there and lost the traction. As they would say in hockey, blew a tire. A zone defense right now, 2-3 for Orangeville. Are you surprised that they're gone to a zone?
No, I think they're trying to help on the penetration here and close up as many gaps as possible.
And that's what he does. He's a catch-and-shoot shooter. Grant, Ziphion Grant, was my player of the game in the last game for the Thornlea in the preliminary round.
And Ziphion Grant, member of the 2022 Canadian class.
That's a big shot. Scott from deep. I'd like to see him bring it in a little bit there. It's kind of Steph Curry-esque from outside. Telfort tipped away. What do you think Orangeville has to do to kind of get in sync right now? They're only down 4. Let's not panic. But they don't seem to be in sync right now.
I just think the ball's not moving quick enough, especially in the half-court set. You're giving too much time for the defense to relocate, reset up, and recover.
Here's almost a travel by McNeely. Passes it. Oh, no good right there. Still Thornlea Thunder ball. Blake can't get it to go. 1:40 left, third quarter. Drew Ebanks alongside Elliot Spiet. We're bringing you the broadcast presented by Ill Minds Media. 9 years strong, streaming the Father Henry Carr Early Bird Classic. Grant, no good, no foul. Here comes Shamar Rattan-Mays with a lightning bolt. Oh my goodness, in traffic, Shamar Rattan-Mays.
Just a good feel to elevate and still be able to get a tough shot like that off.
Oh, almost a travel. Blake kicks it back out. He wants that shot. Good scouting as Prentice closed out well. Tipped out of bounds. Still Thornlea basketball. Koulibaly back in. Takes out Alexander Moncrief. Coach Charles Hantamancos now with Thornlea is working the refs. Grant, nice ball fake. Step up. Oh, can't get that one to go, but looks like a push. Giovanni Scott at a push in the back on Telford. Telford seems to be everywhere. Just love to see a player of his size taking advantage and using his motor out there.
And he does a lot more than offense, as you saw there, picking up another possession for Thornlea. As soon as the shot goes up, he's trying to find a body to seal out and box out on, and he won them an extra possession right there.
Those are the little intangible things. McNeely can't get it to go. Here's Rattan-Mays. Nice pass. This is going to be a dunk. Oh, my goodness. Giovanni Scott with the hammer. 2 point. No, it's a tie game, 35-35. We're back in it. Grant. Oh, no. Telford on the quick pass back. You don't want to do that. They got to be patient right now. Oh, he still manages to make it, but no good. A foul's going to be on John. Subs coming in. Tan comes in for John. Oh, nice play. Prentice and a foul on Grant. What did you see on that play? He went up vertically, or did he get him on that?
I mean, I thought he initiated the contact there. It was a good play, and they got to make that call. You can't avoid it.
He sold it though. Prentice sold it. That's for sure.
Flailing the arms and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
He was kind of in no man's land, so he made up for it. There you go. And just like that, Orangeville Prep take their lead. First one in a long time. They lead 37-35 over the Thornlea Thunder. 33.5 seconds left, third quarter. Here we go. McNeely, they are still on that press. They break it. Surrendering in the game. Cross court. He's got to give it right back. Oh, nice pull up. I'll tell you, this young man has some composure. Came in the first half, did a good job. And look at that decision on the baseline with the shot fakes and pull up.
Yeah, Tan's been really effective in the minutes that he's played. He had a couple of dull moments, but makes up for them with the decision making.
Another strong drive, out of bounds though. Shamar Rattan-Mays.
Hey, Trey, let's go. Sub, Alonzo. Hey, match up, switch everything. Match up, Alonzo, switch everything. Good job.
And their sub comes out, Tan, the super sub right now. He's playing great. Koulibaly shows it up short at the buzzer. After 3 quarters, both teams are knotted up. One more to go to see who plays Father Henry Carr, the home team in the Early Bird Prep Classic. Stay tuned. We'll be right back for the fourth quarter. Welcome back to the 2018 Father Henry Carr Early Bird Prep Classic. Such fun we have here every year. My partner in crime this year, Elias Biet of NorthPoleHoops.com. I'm Drew Banks from OnPointBasketball.com. We have a tie game, 37-37 in the second semifinal. Father Henry Carr has already booked their ticket. No good, Scott, but there's Shamar Rattan Mays. Prentice. Oh, Prentice with the trifecta, 40-37. Justice Prentice, we talked about him in the first half, kind of having to feel his way out with another dominant point guard in Rattan Mays. How do you think he's playing this game?
I mean, he's taking advantage of the moments that he does have on the floor. The open looks, he's sinking them, knocking them down with confidence. For the game as a whole, this is a pretty low-scoring game compared to other games that have went into the 100. Defense is looking good for both teams. They're taking advantage of shot clock. They're winding it down into the 10-second mark as we are in this possession.
And there he is again. After the bucket by McNeely down here on the right of us, our booth, back comes Prentice. It's 42-39, Orangeville Prep. Telford almost travels. Kicks it back out. John, no good. Oh, looked like a foul, but no. Surrendrin gets lucky. No call by the refs.
And good composure by Giovanni Scott that time to just let that one slide.
Yeah, sometimes you get frustrated. The referees, you might want to get at them, but hey, the bucket's done. They didn't call a foul. Time to move on. You can hear the Thornlea crowd chanting defense. Hendricks, turn around. Oh, in and out. That's a nice move. I like that. Big man move. 10, the super sub in the game. McNeely, Surrendrin probably got away with one, and then he gets the foul on the other end. And then a technical foul called. They've got to talk to their players. That's not what you want to be doing to the referees. Orangeville has to be disciplined and show better composure.
And that's the second technical of the game on Orangeville. One on the coach and one on the player.
Orangeville has to be composed. They're missing one of their top players. They're in the game. No need to throw it away. After the technical, Telford. And they're down one. They need that. A little frustration by the coaches and players from Orangeville. Surrendrin. Oh boy, another missed free throw. Got to capitalize here, E.
This is a crunch time, close game. It can go either way right now. I know Thornlea's had a lead for the majority of the game, but Orangeville closed up on it.
Finally, they make one and tie it up at 42. Orangeville has to feel pretty lucky. They could be down 2 right now. Here is Koulibaly. Guarded by Wong. Here comes the point guard extraordinaire, Rattan Mays. Good defense there, 10. Yeah, I got to call that, yep. It's a good call. He pushed him in the back on the turn. A foul is going to be on Alonzo 10.
And I think you got to take advantage of that matchup there, and it looks like 10 might be coming out. Rathan Mays has an advantage on him on the speed in the first step. Unable to recover, he got him from behind. That was clear as day.
Clear as day. Thornlea doesn't agree, but that looked like a foul. Looks like a technical called on Coach Hantamankos. Here we go, back to the action. It's a 1-point lead for Orangeville Prep. 5:39 left, fourth quarter, second semifinal. FHC Prep Early Bird Classic. Oh, drives to the hole, no good. Wong, no foul as well. Here comes O-Prep. Alexander Moncrief to the hole. You can't let him get that deep. Head of steam, head of steam. They lead by 3. Nice kick out, Surendran, wide open. Oh, needed that. Big rebound, Rattan Mays. Koulibaly pulls it back out. Alexander Moncrief. Hendricks. Oh, Rattan Mays, there he goes, taking advantage just like you said.
He has been absolutely spectacular throughout this tournament. He set up the offense there, got them composed and calm and in a half-court set, executed on the handoff, and finished on the drive. 47-42 here in the fourth quarter.
Unbelievable. There you have it. We'll be back, guys. Stay tuned. This is the 2018 Father Henry Carr Early Bird Prep Classic.
How did they get up by 5?
I know, it was just tied. All right, here we go. We got 4:43 left, second semifinal. Thornlea trails. Look at that. No good for McNeely. Oh, what a save. Oh, Jones with the big cram. Slamma jamma. Kicks it back, McNeely. That's wide open. He's got to make that. That's easy to see right there. 4-point game. What ball movement by both teams there.
Good play coming into the final bit here of the fourth quarter. Rathan Mays, story of the tournament, in my opinion.
Oh my! Another one! Big shot! 3-pointer, 7-point lead.
Anybody's game still, lots of time on the clock, 3:40 to go here.
Tons of time. McNeely with the fake, throws it up, the runner, no good. No foul there. 3:31 left, the audience, the crowd, excited right now. The energy starting to pick up. Oh, Alexander Moncrief on the kick out. Scott would be big, no good. And John picks it up. Here's John. Oh my, McNeely, holy smokes! Cassius says, Steph Curry, you got nothing on me. Cassius McNeely, that was deep, E.
He didn't even think about it. Coach was calling for a play call. Coach Antumakos calls for 43. Cassius says, forget about it. I got this.
What a shot. Alexander Moncrief. Wow. Can't get it to go. Look at the back. Look at the size and length inside. Oh, tried to find a player on the wing. Nobody's home. 2:30 left. What a game. Big. That was deep. Intense action here. The Father Ted McLean Gymnasium. I want to thank Father Henry Carr for putting on this incredible event. We got more games to go. There's the consolation final, which we will not be streaming, but we will be streaming the bronze medal championship at the bronze medal game at 5 p.m. and of course the championship at 6:30 p.m. Here we go, back to the action. Koulibaly guarding McNeely. Nice play, good cut. Surendran throws it up to Beal. Not sure if you want to do that right now. Not a good decision for the Thornlea Thunder.
You need a back screen coming off for Thao in order for that to be executed properly, but with Matthew Alexander in the paint, there's no way that's going down.
Too much length. Here's Rattan Mays. Oh, what a play. Tipped away, no foul. Great play, John. No fear by number 7, Zachary John. Koulibaly. Rattan Mays. No good. But they get the rebound. Alexander Moncrief. Shots in the corner. Koulibaly! My goodness! That's a big shot. Koulibaly, he's feeling it right now. The Orangeville Prep getting big performances. Look at the faces on these guys. They're happy. Good work right there.
55-48 here in the fourth quarter as we wind down. Final bit of action in this semifinal. Winner to take on the home team, FHC.
Wow, that's going to be incredible. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. This is the 2018 Father Henry Carr Early Bird Prep Classic. Welcome back. We have a minute and 40 left. Second semifinal. Orangeville Prep right now leads by 7. The Thornlea Thunder. Here's McNeely. No good. He had to go for that one. They needed to cut that. Although they had still a lot of time to move the ball around, they could have cut it to 5. Here's Rattan Mays. Going to take some clock. Alexander Moncrief. Scott throws it up. Oh my! That right there is big time. The runner off glass for Giovanni Scott. Beal kicks it. John on the baseline. And yes, it went off of John as Giovanni Scott came over on the help D.
And that was excellent defense by Giovanni Scott there, making sure that he just held his position.
Here we go. Under a minute left now. It's a 8 point, nope, make it 9, sorry, 57-48. Orangeville Prep. Rattan Mays going in, passes it back. Koulibaly picks it up, throws it up. No good. Thornlea got fortunate there. They got 36.2 seconds left to make something happen.
And although it was nowhere near close, but Koulibaly chasing it down and recognizing that they were at the end of the shot clock.
It's always about that mental game. The smarts out there, and he's definitely got the brain cells going. And the kick out, John. He's got to shoot it. He's got to shoot that. Oh, my goodness. Giovanni Scott. I felt that John had to shoot that right there, but they got a foul and an opportunity to go to the line here.
They can make it a 6-point game with the time stopped.
Never over. A steal.
It is not over.
Telfort at the line, the Quebec native. Oh, in and out. He's had a bit of an issue with the free throws today. Got to hopefully make 2 here to cut the lead to 7 if he makes 2. Short. Well, barring a miracle, we're going to have a heavyweight matchup. The home squad, Father Henry Carr, is going to take on Orangeville Prep. Alexander Moncrief. And a foul on Telfort right there. Fouling Joe Jones. $57-49 is your score, 19.1 seconds left. And I can tell you right now, when everybody hears the matchup that's going to happen in the championship, there's people going to be flocking to this gym for 6:30 p.m. All right, we're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. This is the 2018 Father Henry Carr Early Bird Prep Classic. Welcome back. We're closing out here the second semifinal. Orangeville Prep and Thornlea Prep. Orangeville will go to the line after that foul. That foul is called on Blake. No, not going to the line. Still not bonus. Both teams, 3 team fouls. Rattan Mays gets it.
Shows you the incompetence. He assumes foul. Shows you the incompetence. Assumes foul.
Shim's got it. It's going to be another foul here. Wong with the foul. Rattan Mays to the line as it's the 5th team foul for Thornlea. They trail 57-49. The winner will take on Father Henry Carr Prep. First one's good. It's good. There's going to be a timeout on the floor. 59-49, Orangeville Prep. Timeout called by Thornlea Prep. Stay tuned. This is the 2018 Father Henry Carr Early Bird Prep Classic. Here we go, back to it. Thornlea Prep. Shots up. Hendricks, big rebound. And it's a foul. He'll go to the line with bonus as we play out the first semifinal. (61-49), Orangeville Prep are going to take this one, and they advance to the championship game at 6:30 p.m. They will take on the home team, the Father Henry Carr Crusaders. The final 61-49 for Orangeville Prep. My name is Drew Banks alongside Elias Biet. Stay tuned. We're going to take a quick 30-second break, and we're going to bring back the player of the game for Orangeville Prep, Shamar Rattan-Bays. Stay tuned. On point in the building, MPH in the building. We have our performer of the game, Shamar Rattan-Bays, a 61-49 victory over Thornlea Prep. What a game that was. They had the lead early for the most part. What did you guys do to get back into it?
First of all, it was an incredible game. Thornlea's an incredible team, and we knew going into this game that we'd have to grind them out slowly, and we came off to a really slow start, so we knew if we could get one stop at a time and one bucket, we knew we could get ourselves back in the game. And coming out the second half, we started to get a little bit of energy. We got a little bit of fast breaks with dunks, and that's what set it off for us. And then we were able to clamp down and get some key stops at the end of the game to help us win.
Now you guys have so many pieces on this team, so many national team pieces, with all with so much skill on the floor. How do you find balance? How do you find who touches the ball? Is it an unselfish team? What are the egos like on this squad?
It's not really egos. It's just me being the point guard. I have to know where my players are, what their strengths are, where they like the ball, where they like to finish. If somebody's hot, I got to give them the ball back. If someone hits 2 threes in a row, I got to give them the ball back. And if my big man has 2 buckets in the paint, give him the ball. So as long as I'm finding my players in their spots, we're not going to have any problems. No egos on the team.
Intelligence level, you can see it on both squads there. What was the difference for you guys to kind of pull it out and go ahead, man, and move on to face Father Henry Carr, who you're familiar with?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing was we stayed poised. We knew that the crowd was going to get into it, and there was a lot of Thornlea fans. We didn't have much crowd on our side, but we stayed poised coming down to the end. We grinded out every single possession. We got our stops, and we won this game.
Now there was a big play by Jefferson, that bang out.
Yeah.
What did that do for the momentum of the team and the energy?
Well, first of all, those are both my boys, but at that point in the game, it was a point where they started to string a couple points in a row, and we were kind of in a hole. So on that fast break, we've been preaching about headmanning the ball on the fast break. So as soon as Jefferson got that ball and he went up and he dunked it, we knew it was like a spark plug for us, and that got us going.
All right, man, there you have it. Performer of the game right there, Shamar Rattan-Mays. Good luck, and we'll see you guys in the championship game, 6:30 p.m. Make sure you tune in. The live stream is going. Elias Spiet, Drew Ebanks, thank you very much.
Appreciate that.